Charged and ready to main! They won't see me coming, Commander. Shrouding... Shadow melding activated, Commander. Melding with shadows activated. Good killing spree!
Engaging camouflage.
Adversary vulnerable. Taking the fight out of them. Locking them down. Hiding and seeking.
Put your...
Cloak on, dagger drawn.
The latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near present and future calculations. A general reminder for the especially studious: monitor your step when traversing between academical appointments. Do not read and walk. If you must operate near or adjacent to said conspicuous dimensional disturbances, please take additional care. Eyes forward, noses out of academic journals.
So ends this missive.
Further beneficial content soon follows. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
The color of space. A chromospectral analysis. When asked about the average color of space, the famous stellar cartographer Newton Otisgard replied, with no hesitation, beige. To experienced lumen astronomers, his answer was the expected one. But I can already hear the obtuse listener bleat.
You're the spy's corporate contact.
The tales of your astuteness ring true, Red Cloak. Troopers! The trap is sprung! We have Red Cloak!
The consul, in his infinite wisdom, might show you mercy. I'm not as wise as the consul.
And so our hero Red Cloak exposed the Order sympathizer, only to become ensnared deep in Auntie's territory. Will she escape their corporate clutches? Yes, of course she will. Those who express doubt regarding the abilities of a true and upright Protectorate Sentinel should seek mental refreshment at once. Our hero's reassuring adventures continue in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
I find myself asking, what would Red Cloak do? Dutifully transition to other content, of course. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us.
You there. You need to leave. This is a holy site, traitor. Those shunned by the dawn are not welcome. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest of this architect-forsaken colony. But please, give me an excuse to kill the betrayer of our exalted leader.
Betrayer? I am the savior of the glorious dawn. I will speak with your local hierarch at once.
I don't... that is...
Try to corrupt us.
I can't. Hierarch! Hierarch Wolcott! You're needed over here! So, the power to manipulate rifts. That seems, let me just say I apologize if I've offended you in any way.
Wolcott? Wolcott's your hierarch? Shit.
Well, look here. I never expected to see you again, Azahelia. Here to spread more deceptions like your broadcast.
Sending the sentinels for us all.
Of course. It's so simple even you can understand, Wolcott. She was setting us all up to be political pawns. Our deaths were to be proof of the Consul's superiority as a leader. But the only thing your imminent and excruciating death will serve as is proof of your incompetence.
The outside tries its best to invade us.
Glorious Dawn! Attack the interlopers! Now!
Enemy.
Paradigm.
Step aside, swine.
Go for torpification.
Send in the
Combatant scan.
for us all.
Enemy.
Whether inside or out, there's never a doubt.
Mitigating the threat. Torpification in progress.
Send in the sentinel for us all.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
But you...
Torpificator ready status.
Well done. Perk up, Commander. It's 3 and death.
Your trusted source for some melodies and inspiring reports on community going.
I have a fix.
Everyone.
When the outside tries its best to disrupt us, and the sentinel
Get ready to spread the truth.
calls,
They won't
See me coming, Commander.
it's a blessing,
Go for torpification.
but a
step aside. Swine. Victory and death.
send in the sentinel.
Combatant scan.
Let me take a stab at
Subjects try
shouting.
Enemy.
our guardian. Will
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Uh-oh. Commander's almost dead.
the hero of the hour.
Engaging camouflage. You're just not a good look, Commander.
Sentinels
But
for
you-
us all. tries its best to disrupt us. And the sentinels will always heed the call. It's a blessing for us here, but a curse for those who near. Sending the sentinels for us all. When faithless subjects try
You there.
to go
You need to leave. This is a hope. Did you not hear me? I don't.
Well,
Well, look here.
but the only thing you're ready to share the truth.
they're full of strength and power. Sending sentinels for us
Shadow,
all.
sorry, I've no target.
Send them in. They will always sending the sentinels for us all.
I see an enemy. Don't need
Our guardians will always make them fall. The heroes of the hour, they're full of strength and power. Sending the sentinels for us all. Send them in, they will always win. Sending the sentinels for us all.
Did you not hear me? I don't. So.
Well,
look here.
but the only thing you're
Gloria!
wrist weapon prime.
When the outside
Standing by to stupefy.
to invade us,
They won't see me coming, Commander.
our champions
Shrouding up.
will play. Our paradigm preserved. When they fight and die,
Engaging camouflage.
send in
Commander's almost dead.
for us all.
Did you not hear me?
But
I don't.
Well, look here.
just that I might have regretted.
Gloria!
Recharge
Mayhem!
Torpificator at ready status.
hiding in. You're just not a good look, Commander. They won't see me coming, Commander.
Target Anna.
When they fight and die. When the outside tries its best to invade us. Our champions will cleanse the streets. Our paradigm preserved when they fight and die instead. Send in the sentinels for us all. Whether inside or out, there is never a doubt. Send in the sentinels for us all. Send
every day treat. The operating that is not an invitation to return to your evidently. Seeing as you do not appear to be a resident of the garden, however, I will have to charge you. You should notice an immediate improvement. Is there anything else I can assist you with? Obviously. Do you think we drink unfiltered snow melt?
Next,
I'm quite sure I have no knowledge of what you're talking about.
abundance. Crabbles are
I don't care. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
birds and are native to Arcadia. Though usually docile, their massive size, enormous claws, and thick shells make them incredibly dangerous.
A difficult animal to approach, let alone try to eat.
At least in the past. For now,
Zone predictions. The aforesaid debris landed in the forewarned areas with an 89.3% accuracy. Additionally, through the efforts of administered Agarwal, no members of the displaced were housed in these locations at the time.
That is all for now. Until next time, keep hail and mind your calculations. Unlike parallel lines, I hope someday we'll meet.
Did you not hear me? I don't. So.
Well,
look here. Well,
just that I'm
glorious stuff.
Say the word.
Spread enlightenment.
Standing by to stupor.
They won't see me coming. Step aside. Swine, victory and death.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Enemy spotted.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Loading. Shrouding.
Enemies destroyed. It's killing time.
Engaging camo. Shadow melding.
One thing
Well gone.
that you have to know. For the world, how can that be? How can that
Aggressor at hand.
be? Infinite, unmeasurable.
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
There's the key to logic.
Unfriendly company. They're gone.
How can that be? How can that
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
irrationality? One thing that you must profess.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Is a part of our code. How can that be? a number with
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
evil fluoresce in the dividend. Accepting
Combatant.
and you can plainly see
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
externality, a positive externality.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
One thing you can plainly see accepted in this infinity. Can it be
I have a fix on their
a
weaknesses.
positive externality? One thing the irrational term accepted in the calculation. Can it be can result in explanation.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
How can that be?
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Combatants. Hide it.
This might sting. A lot. Oh, and the evaluations were durable. Patches?
Target analyzed.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Is balanced.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Cease your search for complete lifetime fulfillment, for it has no
Wrist weapon prime!
And now.
Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest of this arc.
But
I don't. So.
Well, look.
Well, just that I might.
Glorious.
Ready to spread the truth.
Standing by to stupefy.
Melding with shadows? Oh, this might sting. A lot.
Combat probable. Hiding and seeking.
Shouting.
Enemy in a
Let me. They won't see me coming, Commander.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Continuing as predetermined. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Did you not hear me? But I don't...
Well, look here. Well,
just that I might have regretted killing everyone here.
Glorious Dawn! Attack the interlopers! Now!
This weapon prime!
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Melding with shadows activated.
Irrationality is good for the workflow. How can that be? Infinite, a measure of mystery.
Shrouding up.
Unveils the key to logic's asymmetry. How can that be? Irrationality.
Combatant scanned.
Engaging camouflage. Shadow melding activated, Commander.
Using
Check your scope for combatant analysis.
Enemy in evisceration range.
Target analyzed. Lay down.
Butchering is an art. Help me up! I've got murdering to do.
Hiding and seeking.
In this infinity, a positive externality. One thing.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
In no calculation, then result in explanations. How can that be?
Combatant scan.
Silence is the answer. Shadow melding activated.
Combat.
On the wrist. Step aside. Swine.
Check your scope.
Either restore my life or avenge.
Suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Categorically voracious statements regarding products researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You may think you're with Asymptote Bourbon.
Thank you,
Consistently rated the best from the Order of the Ascendant.
An ease-setting witticism to confer to colleagues at break time, the universal equation should maturate more rapidly and solve its own problems. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Function F
to the n, equaling our starting zen. Function fn minus 1 plus the fn minus 2. In all cases that we know, starting where n is so low. Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle, here's the cue. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely that brings us wonders. Define the recurrent relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci. Gazing upon the golden spiral, a part that's quite so vital, arcing in a circle motion, giving squares to perfect quotient. 0, 1, 1, and again 2, 3, 5, and 8, and then 13, 21, not 2, 34, we're counting through. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing to receiving numbers, give us a graph that brings us wonders. Define the recurrent relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci. The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 1, 44, and so on and so forth. It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing to preceding numbers, gives us a graph that brings us wonders. Define the recurrent relation, get us to sequence summation. Summing to preceding numbers, gives us a graph that brings us wonders. Define the recurrent relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Liber Abaci.
This is Grand Plan Wireless, broadcasting soothing tunes for your audio canal and enriching content for your cerebral cortex around the chronometer until we achieve ascension. For those of you away in the field or heads down in research during our last shared learning symposium, we offer the following rescreening of Vicar Magsaysay's presentation.
Welcome to Zeranium and a brief accounting of this crucial material. Though minute amounts were first discovered in the Beta Draconis system, Zeranium wasn't found in significant quantities until the terraforming of Cloister and Eden, since it's become the principal power source for all recognized inhabitants of the system. But it's not without its dangers, and lower risk, efficient utilization took time. Zeranium in its liquid state is volatile and explosive. In its gaseous form, it is toxiferous to organic material. But in its crystal state, it's practically putty in our hands. Not to be safe, of course. You wouldn't sprinkle Zeranium crystals on your nutrient bars, but they won't kill you on immediate contact. Certainly more harvestable in our Zeranium manufactory. Imagine years of jeopardous methodological experiments with extraction, refinement, and processing, from the harvesting of liquid Zeranium to grinding of crystals for higher yields. Now, Zeranium powers everything from laboratories and outposts to craft and weaponry, comparatively safely, and at a greater input-to-output ratio than any other known form of fuel. So ends this missive.
And now, additional data and/or music determined to facilitate cognition. And now, a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water this year.
These numbers that we henceforth call irrational. Can you give me an example that is true? Of course. The number when you square the root of 2. Explain. An isosceles right triangle. The smaller sides are measured both as 1. The length of the longest side then cannot fully be expressed by anyone. They're irrational, 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 irrational. Remainder is misrational. Are there any numbers you can name us? Are there any numbers that are famous? The ratio known as golden. It is written as the Greek letter phi. From the Fibonacci set beholden, second only to the number known as pi. Pi is a worldwide phenomenon. Attempt to square a circle and you'll need it. Don't confuse it with its homonym sibling. It's a number you cannot eat. Irrational, 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 irrational. Remainder is misrational. What's a number that has no ending? A number that we call transcending. A mathematics named Mueller. His work was that of genius and astounding. His number you see is a lowercase e to calculate with interest compounding. They're irrational, 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 irrational. Remainder is misrational. These numbers are so monumental. They're also known as transcendental. They're irrational, 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 irrational. Remainder is misrational. They're irrational, 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 irrational. Remainder is misrational. These numbers are irrational.
Yeah.
You are listening to Grand Plan Wireless, Arcadia's voice of reason. Tired of vacuously untrue statements with their unsatisfying antecedents? At the order of the Ascendant, our predictions are both sufficient and necessary for your positive outcomes. Come by our predictory today, where we will share with you our deductions and their contrapositive implications. What happens next may surprise you, but not us. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
You gather your data through observation. You're looking for variables with some relation. You've noticed a pattern, a pattern, a pattern. So you create an equation. So you create an equation. Check your
found what I was looking for. No need to continue messing with the Dawn's communication devices.
You must be precise. It's your vocation. When your data looks bad, you'll get a sensation. Every academic knows it. It's numeric vexation. It is numeric vexation. It is numeric vexation. Check your rules. Check them twice. Having an error is never nice. Don't give up. Oh, it's a
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near present and future calculations. An unfortunate event has transpired. A massive explosion at Alexandra Monastery in Matriarch's Mercy has sent rocky debris raining down upon inhabited areas below. Yet, on a favorable note, this event has positively validated Seer Wiley's exclusion zone predictions. The aforesaid debris landed in the forewarned areas with an 89.3% accuracy. Additionally, through the efforts of Administrator Garwal, no members of the displaced were housed in these locations at the time.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Further beneficial content soon follows. Avid followers of our predictive playlists are already aware of which song follows. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues? Visit your local predictory.
Do not worry when things become complicated. Went to school and studied, then matriculated. There's no need to suffer from perplexity in the face of a source of large complexity.
Complexity is partially imaginary. No need for fear. The concept isn't very scary. Complexity is partially imaginary. You can handle it if you stay very wary. Calculating the center of gravity of a shape possessing concavity, or a shape with manifold convexity. You can manage any such complexity. Complexity is partially imaginary. No need for fear. The concept isn't very scary.
You don't always have to go right for dismemberment, Asa. Consider a more subtle approach. You know, death by 1,000 cuts.
Only 1,000 cuts? I once cut down a skeptic with 1,100 cuts. At least that's when I stopped counting.
The fact that you counted does not make the story less unsettling.
That was dedicated to all the innovative minds in the Department of Applied Scientism from their admiring cohort in the Department of Research and Inquiry.
The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
When we first met, your eyes pierced mine like an ionic bond. I felt it in my nucleus, your obsession with jewels and thermodynamics set my heart ablaze. It felt so hypothalamic in our dynamic process. The temperature increased. It never remained constant. It was impossible to decrease. Caught in a catalyst leading to combustion, joined in a synthesis, a flawless combination of this fatal attraction. Did we ever find a perfect calculation? Were we destined to a faulty form of passion? When we talked about the role of oxygen, you broke my heart when you countered that with phlogiston. In our dynamic process, the temperature increased. It never remained constant. It was impossible to decrease. Caught in a
this fatal attraction. This fatal attraction. This fatal attraction.
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify. Pinnacle Crabble flavored tea.
You didn't ask for this, but you will.
From the Order of the Ascendant. In times of peril, remind yourself, contentment is found by accepting your role in the grand plan. Understanding your place, knowing your course, removes all worry and doubt. Warning, the following song mentions some actions that are improper, something your fractions should never be.
It means your proof is ended. Publication is recommended. QED Cordero demonstrandum. Hard to recall. Here's an easy acronym. QED. Quickly elucidate and demonstrate. QED. Get to the point and do not vacillate. You've checked your work and verified your data. Send in your proof. Don't wait for later. You've crossed your T's. You've dotted your I's. The only thing that's left is publicize. QED. Quickly elucidate and demonstrate. QED. Get to the point and do not vacillate. Quickly elucidate and demonstrate. QED. Get to the point and do not vacillate.
As determined, you're listening to Grand Plan Wireless. For transpiring events, philosophical profundities, informed insight into the future, also music. Until we in the Order solve the universal equation, we won't have all the answers, but for now, Vicar Magsaysay has most of them. Go on, ask a vicar. A listener asks, how does prediction work? Well,
Impressive for a lightning rod.
Oh there. Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking for access.
Trust Vicar Magsaysay for a fathomable description.
Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
But by using a single data point from their life event list, we can assign a value to that constant, leading to a simple to use, simple to understand.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for. He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the jump onto the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
2.7 Kelvin, if truth be told.
Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate, and I can open it for you.
Each other boggles the undisciplined mind. I can count on you, you can count on me. With a golden ratio, geometric harmony. When our theories are challenged, you can count on me, and I can count on you. Colleagues can be cold, but academia's always true. Why use double entendres when sextuple ones will do? You taught me scientismic ways, even Sears did not foresee.
If it isn't my new favorite operator.
Cut my fluids to 100 degrees Celsius. Putting facts over feelings, that's scientism's adult. Together we rise above, we become we cite each other's sources, cite each other's dissertations. We know universe of lonely nights. We have an internet collaboration.
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service? Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Ante or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade. Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their control room and reset it. And to speed you along, I can offer a unique incentive. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with the towers aligned, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you. Indeed. When aligned, the towers fill the capacitor I've modified, which provides me with enough electrical accumulation to fabricate a handful of these explosives. Unfortunately, the capacitors are only able to hold the charge for mere moments before failing catastrophically. Thus, I'm limited in production by the 5 capacitors that remain. So, with the towers aligned, I am able to fabricate a handful of these electron explosives, the sum of which I shall share with you. That is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned the towers. And so, I shall have the explosives ready for you upon your return.
I shall not take this duty lightly.
There you have it. An objectively momentous turn of Protectorate events.
I am at my wit's end with that damn Protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I'll wash my hands of it.
Rigorous analysis of the console's voice inflection reveals telltale
You would
signs
steal
of
from your
deception.
friends?
We estimate
How
that-
ready to
spread the truth. They won't see me coming, Commander.
I shall not take this duty lightly.
There you have it. An objectively momentous turn of Protectorate events, announced by the very individual we suspect orchestrated it. Just a theory, but the data supports it. Rigorous analysis of the console's voice inflection reveals telltale signs of deception. We estimate with a 48% certainty that the Protectorate has undergone a coup. Certainly not unexpected, given our knowledge of the Protectorate's societal structure and our own fraught relationship with Consul Emery Thoreau. Work groups of tenured seers in the Department of Predictive Analysis are calculating likely outcomes of these events. Expect addenda to this report as they develop.
End message with an emphatic sign-off such as, "You'll never be sad when you have solutions." Oh, that apparently was a note to self, not to be read aloud.
Continuing as predetermined. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
You've advanced the plan. You shall be fitted. I am at my wit's end with that damn Protectorate safe. If you can open it, whatever's inside is yours. I'll wash my hands of it.